I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by this beautiful young woman in the glasses over here. She's my ideal woman. She would fit perfectly in my freezer. So as a white male, I feel it's my responsibility to be socially conscious, make sure I use all the correct terminology for our minority brethren and sistren. The other day I was talking to this woman, and she said that she was a Choctaw Indian, and I went, hey, that is Native American. That is what we call you people, and you are lucky there was a white man here to correct you. And I want to say I have every right to be in this land. Okay, my ancestors have Native American blood on their hands, so I earned my way here. Yeah. I'm a little concerned that I may have disappointed my Korean boyfriend, which is a weird thing to say because appearances to the contrary, I am not gay. But there's this Korean shop I use sometimes, and the guy who runs it, very nice guy. Every time I come in, he's very friendly, he's very chatty, asks me how my day has been. Real nice guy. And it occurred to me that if I were gay, this is exactly the kind of guy I would date. Because he's like, you know, he's got an exotic look, he's very outgoing, owns his own business, obviously a real catch. But the other day I went in and I bought cigarettes from him for the first time. And he put them down on the counter and he went, "These are for you?" And I said, "Yeah." And he went, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." And he went, "Oh." I was like, "Damn, I just blew it with my imaginary Korean boyfriend." Now we will never date. We'll never get a house together. We'll never have a dog for dinner. Yeah, you thought it was going to be a gay joke, but instead it was a cliche Asian stereotype joke. Swing. Valerian steel, bitch. Good, we got some geeks out there. Anybody, any Star Wars fans in the audience? Cool. Good. Me too. I was thinking about, there's debates about what the best line from the Star Wars movies is. Some of you might think it's, Luke, I am your father. Some of you might think it's try not, do or do not, there is no try. Some of you might even think it's, but I was going to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. But you'd all be wrong, because the best line in all three movies, because there were only 3 movies, best line is in the original attack on the Death Star, when one of the X-Wing pilots says I can't pick up anything on my scanners, where are they? And the red leader goes, pick up your visual scanning. Pick up your visual scanning. You mean look around? I guess that wasn't Star Wars-y enough for George Lucas. It's like, my computer's not working. Look out the window. And I love it because I tried to use that kind of philosophy, that kind of theory in my daily life. I remember when my kid was little, he came up to me one day, he goes, "Daddy, I got a boogie in my nose and I can't get it out on the Kleenex." I said, "Did you try using your digital probes?" He goes, "Your what?" "Your digital probes, your fingers. Did you use your fingers?" Oh, and by the way, just a little piece of advice. If you have an exhaust point 2 meters wide, you were probably roofied by a Rancor. We got one hardcore fan in there. All right. So, do you think at the Last Supper, when Jesus said, "This bread is my body, this wine is my blood," you think Judas stood up and went, "Nobody eat the chocolate"? Also, I try to be, on the social consciousness thing. Another thing that people are talking about a lot is cultural appropriation, which, if you're not familiar with it, is when somebody takes something from another culture and uses it like a prop, doesn't give it the respect it deserves. Like, for example, Miley Cyrus twerking. Miley, don't twerk. That is a black dance. That's not yours. That's their dance. Don't do it. Sorority girls do not dress up as a geisha. That is their cultural costume. That's inappropriate. And this is why I have a problem with black folks using the N-word. Because that is our word, okay? We came up with that. That is a core element of Southern white American culture, you know? And you know what? You know what Mike Huckabee calls it? Reparations. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. Thanks very much, everybody. Stephon Walker.